Well, today's the day that the crew is coming over to put the cover on the greenhouse. I promised them all $100 a head, 4 of them, and a steak dinner. Holy shit, look at what the price of ribeyes have gone up to in the past year. I wonder why that happened. There's 6 ribeyes in there, 7.16 pounds, $186.09. Gosh, does anybody have any earthly idea why things are going up so drastically? That would have been less than $100 last year, this very time last year. Head scratcher. Well, we got the cover on it. Didn't get to show it going on because one of my helpers didn't want to be on YouTube, so have to honor their wishes when it comes to that. But we got plenty of slack in it this time, so it's very well inflated. There's a good, probably 8 inches, if not more, of padding in there. And then we left it really loose on the bottom. You can see that it's kind of bubbled. And the reason for that is so when the wind does kick up, it pushes all of that air over to the other side. So the wind may be pushing on this side of the greenhouse, but at the same time, the air within the big old bubble is pushing from the other side. So the frame really doesn't get any, it doesn't whip around like it used to when the cover was tighter. And I'm really glad we got the cover on, because weather's supposed to start turning to shit here in the next day or two. Like even Wednesday, yeah. We're supposed to get snow. So perfect timing. But I'm really happy with the way it turned out this time. This covering is actually more of a white color rather than the old one that was more clear. And it doesn't seem to affect the light transmission through it. Even the advertisement from Greenhouse Megastore said it was still, the light transmission rate was still 95%. But when the lights inside turn on at night, boy, this thing turns into like one big yard light, because the light is really diffused in that covering. As you can see, the wind's starting to blow a little bit, and the covering it appears that the greenhouse is breathing. So it's working exactly like I wanted it to from the beginning, but the first attempt at putting the cover on it, we didn't do it right. This time we got it right. It works a whole lot better. I'm gonna add a video clip right after this showing how it looks at night. It'll blow your mind. Be back in a few. Shooting a quick video at night while the lights are on in the greenhouse, but this shows you why the inflated layer between, well, I should say the inflation between the 2 layers is incredibly, beneficial. As you can see, the wind that's blowing right now about 25-30 miles an hour causes ripples through the outer layer, and that's a barking beagle. She barks at anything. But the outer layer is taking all of the abuse from the wind. The inner layer, not even seeing it. The frame inside, not even seeing it. We'll get back to this a little bit later in the video, but this is why I told the people that I hired to, install the new covering on the greenhouse to leave as much slack on the outside as possible. This is why they have double layer inflated polytunnels. Moving on. Well, here we are back inside again. I still have to say I like this whiter film, not whiter, film better than the stuff that was on here before. The light that comes through is just, I don't know, more comfortable. Got the NFT rails replanted. Now, problem I had with the previous cover is that on hot days this would sag and make contact with the PVC, and I could tell over time that was starting to rot because of the chemical reaction between the two. So I've already got a bunch ordered. I don't know how many it's going to take, but I'm going to cover all those with white pool noodles. Geez, I keep saying the word white. I hope I don't offend anybody. But every place that the plastic could heat up and sag and touch the PVC, I'm going to have white pool noodles on there. You see, it's kind of making, well, it is making contact right now. Oops, sorry, I keep moving the camera. So that's going to have to be fixed immediately, because I really don't want these things to rot out. Look at this. Ever seen purple snow peas? Those are weird. Really good though, but weird. And then what else am I going to do? In this area right here, at first I thought I was going to build another raft bed, but I figured, you know, I already have 3 examples of growing methods for aquaponics in here. Might as well put one more. So I'm going to build a rack right here to make 2 flood and drain beds out of the IBC tops from those 2 koi tanks down there. So I'm going to have to study up on Rob Bob's guide to bell siphons. I've done it before on a small scale on an indoor system, but that was a thorough pain in the ass because everything was so small you could never really get the timing right so things would flood and drain as you needed them to. But just figured I'd give a quick peek at the inside to show that, you know, yeah, see, that's making contact there too, so I really got to get that fixed immediately. And it's probably making contact right now because it's so well inflated. There's just so much pressure inside of those 2 layers. So it'll be fixed probably within the next week or 2. But it's, like I said, it's just much more comfortable in here. And there isn't so much glare like there was previously. But that's about all I have for now. Got things I have to finish up today, because I'm pretty sure I still have to work tomorrow because it's not exactly a federal holiday as far as I know. So that's all. Take it easy. I'll catch you the next time around when I have something new to show.